This is my first time playing a Wii game. Isn't that exciting? This is going to be terrible. Alright, so apparently when you start a game, you don't just like... Oh, let's go easy, because I know this is going to be bad. Yeah, so apparently you don't have both girls at once? My name is Aya. The terrible battle with Himiko has started to finally fade from people's memories. But sometimes I still wonder, just what is the baneful blood? As unrealistic as it seems, this city is overflowing with undead, and I take them on without hesitation. Why? Did I fight for peace? Or protect my sister? Or was it simply the primal fighting instinct of the baneful blood, as Misery claimed before she died? Whatever the answer, it is clear that the true meaning of the baneful blood can only be revealed through fighting, even if that answer is not the one I may have ultimately desired. Yeah, let's go. We don't need to listen to her do it. She's Japanese. What does she know? Oh, I know the controls. I frigged around in I frigged around a bit in the practice mode, and I was not happy. Let's get this on with. Alright, so this is Onechanbara. Why? Why are there undead here? Ugh, this terrible feeling. But this can't be happening. I know I defeated her. I know it. But this stirring in my chest, it can only be her. How can this be? Just what's going on here? Has Himiko really come back to life? Ah, Saki. Oh no. They'll be after her again. So, looks like I have to fight you ugly freaks, huh? How many times is this now? You guys don't give up, do you? Well, I mean, I don't think they're the same zombies we fought before. Sorry, but this is going to be quick. I need to get to Himiko as fast as I can. Alright, swing the Wii remote vertically numerous times in succession to perform a combination sword attack. As the status still increases, each character will be able to form a longer combination. Kick. Swing the nunchuck to perform a series of kicks. These kicks are not especially damaging in and of themselves, but they have the ability to stagger enemies as well as breaking the guard of guarding enemies. Some enemies, or some cannot kick. Press the Z button on the nunchuck to lock onto an enemy. When locked onto an enemy, your character will then face that enemy at all times, no matter which direction you move in. This can also be used in combination with the control stick to perform attacks that require special commands. Press the A button on the Wii remote to perform an evade while locked to an enemy. Combines with pushing the control stick on the nunchuck, you can perform evades in any direction. Position push the control stick to left or right, and then perform an evade action which is close to enemy. You'll circle around behind them. Furthermore, you can also perform an evade action by pressing A button immediately after performing an attack. You do not have to be locked on, and this will also cancel the attack. Alright, so we got attack cancels here. Got it. Double sword mode. Press the C button on the nunchuck. That's the smaller one. Okay, that's the one on my damaged finger. Single double sword mode. You can attack by swinging the Wii remote and the nunchuck together at the same time. In single sword mode, hold down right on the control pad or B button to swing the nunchuck to perform a knife throw attack. What? Where's B? Oh, that's the trigger. I think that's also just a single button push, but it's not telling me. Okay. Oh, yeah, this is... I told you this is gonna be fucking terrible. I have to waggle for every single attack. Like, a friend of mine... Okay, let's start from the beginning here. We gotta go back to why I'm even doing this to begin with. Okay, no, nothing's there, just the balls. So, I played Z2K. This is also a story that was told long ago during the LP of the 360 game, but I played Z2 Chaos. That was my first one, and I really liked it. And I thought, I need to get into this series. It's cool. Let's go back, but not all the way back. Just to number 3, not 1 and 2, because 1 and 2 were on the PS2 and only released in Europe. But those two games are also getting remakes coming soon. Maybe 2020, who knows? Nobody, apparently. But, so that's gonna be that. So I went back. Oh, hey, Falcon. Yeah, it's titty zombies time. Hope you're excited. Well, the titties aren't the zombies, but I mean, there's some female zombies. You know what I mean. So I got a 360. I got it real cheap because it was used. It was refurbished. I'm surprised it works at all, from what I hear about 360s. And then I played the one on that. And that was drab and boring, but I got through it, and I think that was a fun LP. That LP took me like 2 years to make, because there wouldn't be less than 6 months between each session, because I never felt like playing it. Oh, sometimes the Wii stick makes a noise when I attack. I gotta assume that's when I do criticals. Yeah, 360s are known for shitting themselves, Falcon, you're not wrong. So, fortunately, mine still works, even though it is a refurbished EB Games thing. But yeah, so I got through that Onechanbara game. I mean, I didn't just buy a 360 for that. I bought it for Guardian Heroes HD as well. I fucking love Guardian Heroes. Also, the camera is controlled by pressing the plus and minus buttons. And because Nintendo does not make controllers suitable for human hands, I won't be doing that. I'm just gonna lock on, so if this is hard to watch, well, blame Nintendo for being fucking terrible. When am I gonna get the tutorial for how to wipe the shit off my sword? How do I do that? It's gotta be something. No, I need to know how to get the blood off. Is it the D-pad? No, that's taunt. That's knife throw. I mean, I can do this and wave it around, but the blood's not coming off. I don't know. I guess it's gonna tell me when it happens for the first time. I hope. So yeah, I played that, and yeah, hit the power button. That might work, Falcon. But so when I asked my friend, I said, "Hey, are there any options for playing this game like a proper person would?" Oh yeah, I'm supposed to waggle both to do the combos. Oh my god, the game is chugging. I'm pretty sure it's only running at like 462, because everything is way more pixelated than the 360 version. Oh yeah, I gotta wave both of them around. This is awful. Oh, that was actually kind of cool. I just gotta... Oh, yeah, I can go pretty fast if I really, really get into it. Yeah, I'm stuck in a thing. Oh, I have to... I have to do this in a circle? Can I do that normally? To get the blood? I don't know how to get the blood off. The game hasn't taught me that. This is the worst. I'm gonna switch back to one sword. I don't know how to stop the... Oh my god. Alright, I need to pause it. And I need to open the instruction manual to do that. Oh my god. Oh my god, the instruction manual doesn't tell me how to get the blood off my sword. This is hell. I mean, I kind of expected it to be. Because, you know, being a Sony guy, I knew it was a step down going to 360. I knew it was a much bigger step down going down to Wii. Apparently, if I hold B and shake it, I can reload. Maybe that's also a thing. Maybe that's also wipe blood off. Where the fuck is B? Oh yeah, right, I forgot it's the trigger. Alright, okay, so the instruction manual mentioned that there was gun parts and that I would be aiming perhaps. And it also told me how to reload. And and then I assumed that reload might also be wipe blood off, and I was correct. I have to hold B and waggle. So, anyways, yeah, I asked my friend, is there a way I can maybe play this game like a proper human should play a video game? And he's like, well, I'll give you, not every game supports it, but there is this the gamepad. So he gave me that too. And I have the gamepad, and it doesn't work. This game does not do that. You can only waggle. And I was like, please, this is a hack and slash game. You can't really expect me to do this the whole time. But it really does expect me to do this the whole time. That's why I set the game to easy. I mean, I probably would have anyway, because I usually do when it comes to streaming and recording. Like, normal and hard is for me on my own time, because, you know, dying over and over again, that's not fun to watch. Well, I wouldn't expect anyone to watch that, so I just make it easy to get through the game. But this, I knew was going to be a particularly awful experience, because I gotta waggle the whole time. I already have a bit of a cramp in my left shoulder blade from this. It's that cramp that I'm familiar with from playing PlayStation Move games, and I have it already. Of course you can play it with pad on other consoles, Falcon. Other consoles aren't fucking trash like Nintendo. 360, you play with a regular ass 360 controller. The PS3 and 4 games, you playing with the regular ass controller. That's not breakable. But nope, despite Wii having an official gamepad, this game does not support it. Nope. Okay. Oh my god, please. That's not the one I wanted to lock on, but it still works, I guess. So this if it isn't obvious already, this is pretty much the same thing as the 360 game. We can see that it's the same game. I mean, it controls differently. Obviously, it controls like hot fucking garbage because it's on the Wii. I'm actually I don't know if I mentioned, but I'm actually playing on a Wii U. And I was like, wow, the Wii U is backwards compatible, can play Wii games? And here I thought Nintendo was behind by decades. It also has HDMI out. I would have never guessed. If you told me the Switch only has AV out, I'd believe you. Cause I mean, fuck Nintendo. But I don't want to make this entire LP just bashing on Nintendo. Because, you know, I take jabs at Nintendo all the time, and they are reasonable jabs, because it really is... Nintendo is kept around out of sympathy and seniority, if you ask me. Oh, goodness. Why? No, walk on this. And, I'm excited to learn more of the Onechanbara lore. Even if it means I gotta waggle. And this one definitely won't be years in the making like the one on 360. Because, like I said, I am borrowing this console. Not the game. I own the game, of course. My friends don't have games like this. They're better than that. But, because this is a borrowed console, and I like to, of course, return things as soon as possible. I don't want to hold on to my friend's thing forever, so... I'm going to try to get through this as quickly as I can and then just be done with it. I need to get that yellow ball. What is this? Oh, it's a save statue place? Okay. I guess I should do that. So save is possible. What does that mean? Do I have to go into the menu and do it? I guess not. Oh, wait a minute. I think there is a save an option. Do you really want me to do that? You let me get this straight. In these areas, instead of just pressing A on the statue, can I press any button on this? Instead of pressing A on the statue, or like anything, can I just waggle at it? No. You want me to go to the options menu and then save it. That is what's expected of me. Now I don't know where I am or where I'm going. This way? Alright, back to this. I think that hub looks a bit like, no, I fought these guys. Oh, I gotta fight him again though. Good thing I saved that progress before I did that. I don't feel like waggling my right hand right now, so I'm just gonna go single sword for a bit. I can waggle it for kicks, but it appears it doesn't combo, it's just the one kick. I haven't encountered guarding enemies or anything stupid like that yet, so I think it's okay. And I feel like I'm picking up on the controls a bit. They're not good. It's not going to be one of those times where I get used to it and I'm like, you know what, this is alright. Because the fact that I can't use a proper human controller is not alright. It's not alright at all. When I searched, I looked online, I tried looking for ways that I could play it with the gamepad, and there was like a thread from 11 fucking years ago that more or less said, fuck you. I was like, yeah, you're right. Fuck me. Okay. Chapter is clear. Alright, that wasn't so bad. It wasn't anywhere near good, but we're gonna get there. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I saved a moment ago. Thanks for asking me this time instead of making me find it. Alright, we're still on Aya's story. There I am again, swinging my sword without hesitation. I cut my way through the undead because I'm the only one who can. That's right, I have no choice. I do this because it is required of me. Really? Are you sure you don't also enjoy it? The other me. The me who feels pleasure being constantly drenched in blood. What will happen to me? If I have to keep on slaying undead like this? What will happen to me if I continue this rampage? Consumed by the baneful blood, will I eventually become someone else entirely? But what can I do? If I don't kill them, then I can't protect Saki. But what will that killing ultimately mean for me and my sister? Alright, so now it's telling me about the cool combinations, which I think is what makes the Wiimote make noise. Does the Wiimote need to be charged at all? It has a skin on it, or like a thing on this mote. It looks like a Mario. And I don't know how to charge it, or if I have the ability to charge it, so hopefully it just doesn't die ever. I have no idea. Alright, I can mode change. Yeah, I already know that. You taught me that, didn't you? No, that was telling me about the splatters. Attacking enemies with a sword will gradually cover your sword and your character in blood. Due to blood and splatter given off by enemies, is represented by an increase in the sword's gore gauge and splatter gauge. As the sword gore gauge increases, sword attack power will fall, along with the speed of pulling the sword free of enemies. If the gauge fills up completely, then the sword will get totally stuck. This happens, rapidly swing the Wii Remote to free it. A reload can be performed to clean the gore from your sword. That would have been great to know immediately. Furthermore, if your character is hit by further splatter when the splatter gauge is full, she will slip into rampage state. The splatter gauge can be decreased by touching the goddess statues that can be found in various locations, or by using the item goddess statue fragment. If your character is in the rampage, then doing either of these things will also end rampage. As the sword's gore gauge increases, its attack power will fall along with the speed of pulling the sword free of enemies. A reload can be performed in order to clean the gore from your sword. Also, by performing a reload after a certain specific attack, it's possible to perform a faster, quicker reload. Although a quicker reload does not clean as much blood from the sword, it also finishes very quickly, leaving you far less exposed to attack from enemies. Oh, you like this tune, Falcon? Yeah, the games have good tunes. I'll give them that. I will always give them that. But yeah, as I had demonstrated in the previous LP, And I hope you're watching that one before this one, because this game takes place afterwards. It is a sequel to the one on 360, Onechanbara Bikini Samurai Squad. And this is, of course, the Wii one, Bikini Zombie Slayers. Nothing in the story at all has happened, so you're not missing anything quite yet. You're not getting spoiled on anything, but you know, if you care, you should check that out. I definitely want to try to get all of them in before Onechanbara Origins comes in, which is a bit strange since it's technically the first two parts of the story. So I want to finish the third to the last one before the first and second. It's, you know what? Like I said, I started with Z2 Chaos. That's like number 6 or 7. Maybe? Let's see, there's the 2 on PS2, 316 Wii. There's a PSP one. It's only in Japanese though. I'm not at all sure what, if it has an impact on the story at all. But I do want to try those. I'm going to play the Japanese ones on my channel eventually. Is that the end of the level? Was that the whole stage? I think it was. Can I ever hold love in my blood-soaked hands? Regardless of myself, I want Saki, at least, to be happy. To live a normal life and find a wonderful love. I wonder, what were things like for my mother? My father? How did they meet in the midst of this overwhelming struggle? Maybe I should have asked them when I had the chance. It may not be like me. Sometimes even I could use the comfort. But I cannot involve anyone else dear to me in the fate of the baneful blood. This terrible curse shall end with me. All who desire its power shall be cut down by my blade. Still, literally nothing has happened. It's just Aya wondering vaguely. Alright, swing the Wii remote while holding down the 1 button to perform each character's unique special attack. That's way the fuck down here. How am I supposed to get that easily? Well, I mean, I guess I don't. I don't know. So it's gonna cost some HP. And that could be okay, I guess. You can also rapidly swing the Wii remote prior to your attack to build up power and perform an even stronger attack. Okay. Each character has their own special command. Press the Z button on the nunchuck to lock on, and then use control stick. Oh yeah, of course. When you're pushing forward, your attack's different. When you're holding backwards, it's a lift. I remember these things. I'm just not using it because I don't have to. Yep, while forward you do the thrust, backwards you do the slash, left or right, and it's... Oh, I didn't know there was a left or right. That's kind of cool. And then if I swing the nunchuck, which I guess is the right-handed one, and it's a leg sweep. Okay. Didn't know about the leg sweep. So let's try this out. Oops. I'm gonna lock on. Oh yeah, that's a leg sweep. Now let's Oop. There's the lift. I don't know. I was able to do the lunge before in the practice mode. Not at all sure why I can't now. I also don't really care. Because like I said, I'm just going to keep it simple. This and the 360 one is more or less just going to be me talking about fucking random anything, because there's so little going on in the games. So get excited to hear all about what's going on in my life and shit, because that's what the last one was. I was talking about what I was getting people for Christmas in the middle of an Onechanbara playthrough, because there's not much to comment on. Just waiting for story while this gameplays. No, lock onto this one, dummy. But anyways, as I was saying before, because I'm trying to keep the commentary to gameplay so that I can make these videos as short as possible, cut out the menus, cut out the loading screens, as I usually do. Oh, I forgot, they don't drop their balls for a while. They make me go get the balls. Just drop your balls right away, people. Life hack. Drop your balls right away. Interpret that however you want. I don't care.